Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. How can we make service for Tarikat?
Whatever you can do, do. So, whatever that you can do, sincerely, do. In this way, we don't tell people, especially if you're new, what to do also. Because your heart has to work then that time. If your heart is not working, for example, if we're sitting here, and it is very hot, for instance, and all the doors and the windows, they are closed, okay, and no one is moving to open something, because it's no good also for me to say, it cannot be, then I'm doing it because I want it. It shouldn't be. Or for others, no. But people are inside and things are not, something is wrong, but no one is moving. The Jamaat is not going to benefit too much. But if one person is realizing it, say, oh, maybe I should do something without anyone saying something, but because maybe that Shaykh is feeling that and he's saying that in his heart, why it's like this? Why no one is moving? And somebody hearing it by his heart and starts moving, that saint is going to pray for him and say, this heart is moving. Good, now we can work with other things. Now we can start cleaning the heart. But if you're always in a situation where we have to tell you what to do, that means your heart is not working. Heart is not working, intelligence is not working. How much progress are you going to make then? No progress. You have to be told like donkeys. We are not donkeys, we are men. We have intelligence, we have faith. There's a time you're going to wake up, you're going to say, you know what? Yes, service is what is going to make Allah to be happy with me, because I'm a servant. Then I'm going to run to find things to do. Yes, I'm going to listen to sohbat. Yes, I'm going to make a zikr. But what else is there? Concentrating on the service. Like what we said yesterday. You cannot, man does not have any skill. But at least a person, if he sees something on the road, on the ground, he can pick it up to remove that obstacle. Isn't it? We're watching in Jamaat, so many things on the floor, people are not even picking it up. They're walking over it or this or that. Why you have to be tight and robotic and everyone is keep, no, Hoja knows, Shaykh Efendi knows, I'm not going to move until they give me an order. Why? For that kind of thing, you have to run. But other things, if there's talk or backbiting or slander or fitna that is happening, no one ever says, no, I shouldn't talk. Hoja knows everything, Shaykh Efendi knows everything, I'm not going to say nothing. No, they go ahead and they do it to make the confusion. It shouldn't be. Confusion breaks up the Jamaat. May it not enter into a Jamaat anywhere. And if it's there, may it leave. Everyone to wake up, to come to their senses, inshallah. Because we have a job to do. It's a big job that we're doing. And you know what? To pick up something from the floor, from the ground, that is blocking away. What is it? Say. Stone or plastic bag? Yeah. Okay. That's good. What else? It is the lowest, the smallest branch of faith. It is a branch. It is part of our faith. Faith is divided into 73 branches. That from beginning to end, Akhir Zaman Muslims, they are completely lost. You know why? The smallest branch of faith that is part of your faith is to remove something harmful from the ground that is to others. Whether it's something that's physical, like you say, plastic bag, right? Or to remove a fitna. So to remove a difficulty that someone is going through. Maybe someone is so depressed, you say, let me just go there and smile to him and laugh and joke around with him for the sake of Allah, for him to be happy a little bit. Because now you're starting to think about others and how to make others, how to serve others. Don't think that, oh, I'm only going to serve Shaykh Efendi, I'm not going to serve others. No, you have to begin with that, serving others. So once you start doing that, of course you're going to build a Jamaat. There's a time it's not going to be splintered. You're watching out for each other. You're not just fighting with each other. There's a time you speak to a person is depressed, oh, you're removing some difficulty from him. And it is a branch of faith. People are not doing that. The lowest branch of faith. And they're not doing the highest branch of faith. And the highest, the biggest branch of faith is to say, La ilaha illallah. So yeah. These are the things that inshallah Rahman we have to think about. We have to put it into our lives a little bit to try to help. Otherwise, it's not going to give us too much benefit and we may be punished for it because we may be asked, we will be asked. In the Day of Judgment, who are we see, they are going to say, those high ones, those angels, they're going to say, you are belonging, you are following in this Akhir Zaman when everything is so black and dark that one shining sun, one shining star, that majority they're not following. You are following Sultan al-Awliya and you're following Sahib al-Saif and you are not making progress. You're letting your ego to trick you to you. You have all the opportunity in the world. It's like someone going to what? Harvard University, sitting there and failing. More shame to that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it. Ah. So, we have some responsibility to do. We have some work that we must work on ourselves. Once you start understanding that and you start serving and going with what is happening in your heart, meaning you start thinking, you start saying, not just to come and to say, what can I do? American style, huh? What can I do? Don't do anything. You know, other day, one time, Shaykh Maulana came to a house, American Muslim house. Shaykh Maulana came, Sultan al-Awliya came. The hostess, she was so happy. She says, oh, thank you so much for coming. Muslim, I think. Say, what would you like to drink? Shaykh Maulana says, nothing. We don't like to because it's very bad manners in Islam to say, I want this and I want that. He says, nothing. He says, oh, okay, I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee. So she made a cup of coffee. She sits there in front of Shaykh Maulana, listening to his sohbet, Sultan al-Awliya, and drinking it. And Shaykh Maulana has not even one cup of water in front of him. You think that time blessings is going to reach? No. Are you running to think, okay, this is going to happen. We're going to have a gathering. What can I do? Maybe there's not too much that you can do that is able, but you're seeing something, let me straighten this out. Let me do this, let me do that. You're running to serve without someone telling you. The progress that you're going to make will be very good. Your heart will start working that time. So don't sleep. Wake up, inshallah. Doesn't have to be big. Whatever it is that you can do according to your capacity, you will do. You cannot do anything, you can bring a glass of water. Cannot do anything, you can pray for us. You come into the Dergah, you're saying it is a little bit dirty here. Let me try to clean up. Let me ask, is it okay if I clean up? That one is not going to say, yeah, clean up. They're going to say, as you like. You can do this or you can do that. But the murids, the full-time murids, don't think you have that luxury anymore. That we're going to say, this needs to be done. take care of it. So, may we all serve this way, inshallah, sincerely.